What's up, you guys? Saj the boss here, and today, happy Life Day and happy holidays. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Mandalorian Holiday Edition, or, yeah, the Christmas Edition Star Wars The Black Series figures. So these are a line of figures that Hasbro has came out with. They're all different festive themes, and they're all different characters that are all have to do with something that's really festive. So this is just really cool, and I just can't wait to show you the packaging. And then let's go further ado, and I'm just really hyped. So let's take a look at the festive holiday figure. I'm also on the fence if this figure line is good or bad, so gotta find out right now. Guys, so taking a closer look at our packaging for our Holiday Warriors. This Star Wars The Black Series, a beautiful bubble right here. This is Holiday Mandalorian Warrior, Holiday Edition, or Life Day Edition. Got some nice festive wrapping. You can gift it to someone with the Mandalorian helmet right there. Got the Mandalorian all over it with it's all snowflakey and it's all gray. It's a different kind of box that we're used to. And it says the Mandalorian Warrior Holiday Edition. It says celebrate the season with the specially designed Star Wars figures from the Black Series. So nothing really basic, but kind of tells you about the line. Personally, this is really cool. We got all sorts of things. A figure, I got a Holiday Warrior on the side, and some nice ribbon. So without further ado, let's crack this thing open. I'll show you this in the bubble really fast. You have this beautiful snowflake pattern with the Mandalorian all over it. Almost looks like a really nice gift wrapping paper. So it looks really cool. Another thing too, I forgot to mention too, this is more spot varnishing of the Mandalorian logo right there on top. But the interesting thing for me personally with this figure, it really reminds me of the first edition figures where the boxes are all white. Like all white, and they're not like red, because it's really unusual for Black Series. Typically it's all a black box. So yeah. Okay guys, so here is our Mandalorian Warrior out of the packaging, and it looks beautiful in the bubble. So here he is in the bubble. It's gonna be one of my most sad segments, because we're gonna say farewell to that in 2023. But yeah, because we got some more non-traditional figures. So there he is in the bubble in the tray. Take this piece of paper, we don't need that. So yeah, let's crack this thing open. Let's see what he's all about. So here is the Holiday Edition Mandalorian Warrior. Saying a warrior is really weird. It's Mandalorian. But maybe people might be confused. I'm like, yeah, I know they're a species. No, not a species, but I know that they exist in the Star Wars universe. It's not like Din Djarin. It's a different type of Mandalorian. They're part of, you know what I mean? They're part of that. So, yeah. So let's take a closer look at the accessories for our Holiday Edition Mandalorian Warrior. He smells great, by the way. So, the first accessory you get before you take it, closer look at him, you get this really nice Star Wars creature. I'm not really sure what to call it, but he's very cute. So I'm definitely going to give this to Ahsoka, just because I think it kind of reminds me a little bit of Grogu and a little bit of a parturition gift. So it's a really nice for your winter display of Black Series. And he has these nice little blue little feet, and it's not articulated. I really enjoy this accessory. It's really cute. It kind of reminds me of Grogu a little bit. Like Grogu as a little snow fox. I don't know. It's a cute little accessory. Next up, you get this beautiful blaster. It kind of reminds me of the Nerf rifle that came out in Hasbro. I think this theme, it kind of reminds me of burning a marshmallow on open fire. You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of what it looks like on the top. I love that effect right there. The weathering looks beautiful. And then it's like a nice white and orange kind of look for the blaster. Nothing too crazy, but it looks pretty nice in my opinion. So it's a really nice blaster. Nothing I can get crazy about on camera. Just a standard looking issue blaster compared to Din Djarin's, which I have right here, which I can put on camera. See, this one has a lot more paint varnishing. So yeah, there's that. Okay guys, now take a look at the head sculpt for our Mandalorian Warrior. He's actually using the Death Watch Mandalorian one without the rangefinder. He doesn't have a rangefinder on his helmet. I think the rangefinder used to be there, but they kind of took it out. They made it sculpting like this. I don't own any of the Death Watch Mandos yet. I really need to get that figure, just because I haven't picked it up yet, but it looks really cool. This is a really odd figure in my opinion, just because you can see a lot of the bright reds that are sticking out, like the red and greens, which is a really odd choice for a Black Series figure. He has a lot of green and red. It's kind of down the figure. He actually comes with this beautiful, ugly holiday sweater themed armor. This is nice little spot varnishing, almost like printed on there. Has a mud horn. I'm gonna fix my lighting really fast. As I was saying, he has this beautiful, nice mud horn holiday sweater. I'm gonna try a flashlight at it before articulation to get a better look at the print. But on off camera, he just looks really nice. It looks really bright. It looks like this brighter maroon kind of thing with Mandolorin helmets on the side. It just looks very festive, which I like, and it is very something different compared to all sorts of action figures that I own by Hasbro. So it's something different. Here's a flashlight kind of shining at it, kind of seeing the detail of the little emblem right there. So next up, he actually has this nice little red belt, which is nice. It has this green and a maroon and green armor right here, looking really cool on both sides. On its gauntlets, it's just very hard to see a bright green Star Wars character walking around besides Boba Fett, because there's a lot of irritations of Boba Fett. Look at some paint chipping right there, but it got some nice things right there. Got some nice holsters right here if you wish to have some blasters on both sides, which probably would be nice. I wish they included some sort of small blaster, which you could probably have with their clones like Rex, something like that for the characters. So it's kind of nice to have that. So I might be able to buy some blasters. Nice maroon pants, and these are just throwing me off. This shin guard right here, throwing me off because it looks like he's wearing Crocs. If you know what I mean, it looks like he's wearing like green Crocs with this really weird green. Almost like Slytherin-like shin guards. It's gonna really throw me off. Looks like an elf. I don't know, guys. And then he has like this really nice jetpack. I just love the green on the jetpack, which I'm probably not gonna take off because it's like really nice, permanently glued on here. So like, you could take it off if you wanted to, but I'm not. It's gonna be the same maroon flat detail on there, and also be mindful of these little spiky things. Okay, guys. Now it's time for the articulation segment of the Holiday Mandalorian. So the Holiday Edition Mandalorian can look up this much, guys. We got a nice little spot mark right here on the back of the helmet, which is unnecessary. It has this much like this articulation. You can't really get him to look up that much. It kind of sucks because the Mandalorian figure is going to always have these really nice ranges on the head. This one you can't really look up that much because the helmet gets in the way. But it has a nice side-to-side range. You can look down that much at least. So his chest can move out this much, guys. Very tight. Like I said, moves out this much. It moves side to side. Nothing too special there. The waist pivot. His arms can move out this much, guys. Love the range on those arms. He actually has some beautiful. He actually has a single jointed elbow, which is extremely painful. But he has a nice single jointed elbow for the figure. Just be really gentle with the wiring. And then his legs do move out this much. The range on the legs that move out this much, and then they kick back about this much, and he has a single jointed knee. Not a double jointed knee, it's a single jointed knee on the character, which doesn't look that bad. He's like walking around like la la la. It might be Frogman's Mandalorian, so it's kind of a Grogu situation. So we got that. You can actually kind of tell him something like da 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 kind of thing. But he has some nice range right there. He can kick out this much, like I said, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. And there's no range on the foot, which is really annoying because Rex has some foot articulation. This one does have some foot hinge, but like the foot doesn't move out the rockers. It's really cheap feeling, if you will. It's like really a cheap feeling plastic. I don't know what Hasbro was thinking. Yeah, I know the figure's not for everybody, but I like obscure things. And holy cow, he's bright. Like, he's really bright on camera. Okay, guys, I'm going to add the accessories to our Holiday Mandalorian Warrior. I think this is a fun action figure. Don't get me wrong, even though I might be, like, complaining here and there about articulation and flaws, but those are all my gripes. But the figure looks pretty cool. It's pretty nifty, pretty unique, but I'm actually going to pose them up right now off camera, and then I'll come back with all this. I do not recommend this. This is terrible on my part. It looks like I bent this weapon. I'm gonna give him a better gun if I can find it in the basement, but this is kind of like how I can do it right now. I'm sorry. He looks cool in this pose though, don't get me wrong, but I don't recommend this. So I'm taking this out of his hand and just pose him up normally. Here you go, guys. This is our first comparison. This is Casca Reeves next to the Holiday Warrior. Kind of get him this like little nice walking jolly kind of pose, which is not that hard to do. I just kind of came up with this on the spot. He has trigger fingers in his hand, so it just really needs a weapon for the figure. But he looks kind of nice like this. I don't know. He looks kind of nice. It looks kind of nice with Grief Karga next to another Mandolorin, and the red just pops off really nicely with the blue, so it might be his little tag team partner, if you will. Okay, guys, so here he is next to Rex and Echo. So I think this is kind of cool to see them side by side with Rex and Echo. This looks really cool, and I don't know, it just kind of complements the gray and the white and the blue, so it just really kind of fits in with him. So this is almost like a heroic jetpack kind of pose. I definitely want to find him a weapon eventually to have in his hand if I ever want to display him on the shelf. He just overall pretty cool. And then lastly, I'm gonna put him up with the Marvel Legends Gore the God Butcher, which this guy is just one of my new favorite Marvel Legends, and he looks pretty good compared to that as well. So it's kind of Star Wars-y, if you will, with everyone in the background. Just to demonstrate, it's pretty easy to get into a figure's hand if their hand's wide enough. This is what Gore the God Butcher kind of looks like. Something like that Voldemort kind of thing. It's like, this is my meal for the next couple days. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool like that, honestly. It's very menacing. Okay, guys, so there you have it. This is the whole review on the Holiday Edition Mandolorin Warrior. Overall, for me, this figure is alright compared to all sorts of action figures I own from Black Series. This is not Hasbro's best, if you will. There's so many great Hasbro Mandalorian figures. This happens to be probably my least favorite one in the collection. No offense, but this figure is a lot of fun, though. He just really stands out. It's a lot of fun. Posability wise and accessory wise, he doesn't come with a lot of accessories that make him stand point in the collection. He is okay when he stands up, but he just needs a little more padding on the legs, and he's just a fun guy. Overall, ranking him out of any Black Series figure I have, he is probably a solid 7 out of 10 again. Just because there's some flaws with the figure. It's a good figure, but I don't recommend it to hardcore like Black Series collectors like myself. But it makes a really nice gift, and it makes a really nice addition to anyone's shelf for the holidays. It just makes any Star Wars fan happy and really cheerful for the holidays. So all in all, is this figure worth it? There's some people, yes, if you find a necessarily need for it, I say why not. And I do love obscure things lately, so yeah, I bet he fits in right in your. At the end of the day, I will see you guys later for the advent calendar, coming to Life Day. Overall, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Leave a comment, leave a like. What do you guys think about the Holiday Mandalorian Warrior? He's just a fun guy, fun character. A fun one for the shelf. Definitely a great team up for him and Frogman. So I'll probably help him display him, honestly, because you know Mando is Grogu. I have Holiday Edition Mando, so I have that and Frogman. This looks like Grogu kind of relationship. So I think it'd be kind of funny. So yeah, I'm out of here. Hopefully have a good rest of your evening, and see you guys later for more reviews like this. See ya. Bye.